Holy smokes, actress Jane Addams just goes completely scorched earth when it comes to the feminist agenda that is purveying in Hollywood, and not just that, but the woke agenda that is continuing to completely run rampant in our culture today. She goes completely off, and it is absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what she has to say. Tony winner Jane Addams on feminists, go F yourself. Now that is a pretty bold place, a very bold position to have when it comes to being an actress in Hollywood. You could even ironically say that it takes balls to have this type of position in Hollywood, but let's go ahead and see what she has to say here. Idol star slams woke mindset, free speech is the license to offend. Period. And if you think that is epic enough, well, let me just say that she gets even more crazy with what she has to say here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Gray hair has its perks, according to Jane Addams. The Tony-winning actress, known for her work in Little Children, Happiness, and the recent HBO series The Idol, tells Vanity Fair getting older means not having to filter what she has to say, much her Idol character record label executive Nikki Katt. And this is honestly very, very base to see that she doesn't give a crap about what happens to her when it comes to Hollywood. She has a bigger spine right now than a lot of male actors in Hollywood, just from what she is saying here. And of course, I can only imagine that there's probably going to be a lot of pearl clutching when it comes to a lot of male feminists who are in Hollywood after what she says here. Looking even over at Robert Downey Jr. recently, who has apparently come out to say that he is also a male feminist type. So, and she has had plenty on her mind, especially when it comes to free speech, feminism, and self-censorship. That's what old ladies are for, to go, hey, I've been around a little bit. This is no fun. It used to be fun. And I think we can all agree with that to some extent. I think that we can all agree that things used to be a lot more fun back 20 years ago or so, back before all of the political correct nonsense, before all of these ridiculous things that have taken place in our society and in our culture. I mean, you can even just look at buildings, right? Like, look at Pizza Hut, look at McDonald's. Those buildings used to be fun back in the day, but now all they are just gray, sad blocks, basically. So, everything in culture we can see around us is showing that, yes, things today are not as fun as they used to be. And, well, it sounds like a lot of it has to do with not just the woke ideology, but feminists. So by fun, she means artists taking chances, young people embracing wild creative swings, and critics allowing stories to go wherever they please, which is exactly what we are going to be doing with EpicVerse. That is what we're doing with EpicVerse, and that is where we are taking our story. So woke has all but ruined all three. The press says one thing, the actors all but scream the opposite, defending their work in the professional atmosphere in question, yet they aren't to be believed, Adams suggests. And so this is what she had to say in response to all of the insanity. What is amazing to me is no one's listening. I've not seen that before in all my days. Such a dog, do we refuse to change the narrative? Adam said, I especially want to say to all the feminists, go F yourself. And immediately we can all hear the screeches. The screeches of all the feminists out there when they hear this. What? How dare you say that? Karen is going to become Karen 9000 after what she just said here. All these women that I'm working with are talking about their experience, and you're not listening. You are not listening. And then she continues on by saying, free speech is the license to offend, period, full stop. The funniest stuff to me is going to offend a group of people no matter what you do. And I 110% agree with that. That is always what makes things the funniest, is things that offend people. That is what comedy is. That is what humor is. It is offending people. It is making fun of people. It is saying the things that people are not allowed to say. So Jane Addams, thank you so much for taking a stand. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.